we want to follow the steps for solving linear equations when we have fractions in the coefficients. We clear fractions by multiplying all terms in both sides by the least common denominator. Each term may have multiple factors, so make sure you multiply each term by the LCD only once. What this means is that you have to remember that 3/4 x is the same with 3x, so that this is one term. So when you are multiplying, let's say by 4, you want to multiply only once by 4. You don't want to multiply the 3/4 by 4 and then the x by 4, because then you are multiplying the term 3/4 x by 16 and not by 4. So just be aware of that. Now there are two ways to solve this equation. One way is to think that I have already finished step 2 of combining like terms. So I am in this part of the equation where I have ax plus b equal to cx plus d. The only thing is there is no cx on the right. So I am in the situation ax plus b equals d. And if I follow the steps, what I need to do next is to separate the variables from the constants by using the addition property and then divide to solve for x. So since I can use my calculator, I will be able to do that. And the way to do it would be to just move the 1/2 to the right by adding 1/2 to both sides, and you will get 3/4 x equal to 5/6 plus 1/2. So I'm going to go in my calculator to do that. So in my calculator, 5/6 plus 1/2 equals something. My calculator doesn't have fractions, but if you use the fraction function in your calculator, you will get the answer to be 4/3. So now I can divide by the coefficient of x, that's ex equals f, so I'm dividing by e, and x will equal to 4/3 divided by 3/4. And again, my calculator doesn't have fractions, so I have to do fractions in parentheses. So I will have 4/3 divided by 3/4. If I had a better calculator that has fractions, then I would just use the fraction function, and my calculator will do the parentheses by itself. So I'm going to convert to a fraction, and the answer is 16/9. And I can check my work to see if it is correct by plugging it in. Is it true that 3/4 times 16/9 minus 1/2 is equal to 5/6? So let's find out. I checked how much the left side would be, and then I'm gonna check how much is 5/6 as a decimal, because I don't have fractions in my calculator, and the answer is the same. So actually these two sides are the same. Now, however, most of the times I don't have a calculator handy and I don't want to do fraction operations by hand. So what I want to do is I want to eliminate the denominators so that I can work with whole numbers. To eliminate denominators, you want to multiply both sides by the least common denominator. This means that you want to look at all the denominators you have, which are 4, 2, and 6, and you want to find a number that can be divided by all of them. And the smallest number I can think of that is divided by 4 and by 2 and by 6 is the number 12. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to multiply both sides of the equation by 12. So 12 times 3/4 x minus 1/2 equals 5/6 times 12. So on the left, I have to distribute. When you distribute on the left, don't do the math, because the reason you multiplied by 12 was to eliminate the 4 and the 2 and the 6. So don't do the math. You want to see the 12 so that you can simplify. So my first distribution will be 12 into the 3/4 x. So it will look like this: 12 times 3/4 x minus the next one will be the 12 with the 1/2. So it will be 12 divided by 2 equals 5 times 12 divided by 6. Notice I did not do the math, and also notice that a whole number has a denominator of 1, so it actually ends up multiplying only the numerators of the fraction. The next part is to do the division. That will simplify your fractions. 12 divided by 4 is 3. 12 divided by 2 is 6. 12 divided by 6 is 2. So actually my equation without denominators now is 3 times 3x, which is 9x, minus 6 times 1 equals 5 times 2. So this is my equation, and now I can solve it. I will add 6 to both sides. I will get 9x equals 16, and I will divide by 9 to solve for x. And I will get x equal to 16/9. So try yourselves to solve the equation on the left with either of the two methods, either by using your calculator and moving the x's and the constants and then dividing, or by eliminating the denominators and then solving in the regular way. And pause the video, try the solution on your own, and then restart the video and see if you have successfully completed the solution to this equation, which you will see if you pause the video now. So for solution, I found that x is equal to -99 divided by 4, which I have checked, and it has checked out for both of these methods of solving. Whichever method of solving I choose, I should find the same answer regardless, because linear equations have usually only one answer. We will see in a little bit that there might be more, but usually only one answer.